Hey, welcome to Move It or Lose It. Today we are focusing on balancing on our feet and our legs and really relying on that foundation for our movements. So we'll be standing the entire time. Stand next to a wall if you need to, or you can use a walking stick or a ski pole. So we first start on 2 feet, 2 feet, 2 legs. Hands on the hips. We'll start by picking up the right leg. So we're balancing on the left leg. Pick it up, point the toes down, lift your knee, lift your thigh as high as you can, keeping your standing leg straight, and step it down. Switch to the other side, balancing on the right leg. We bend the left knee, we lift it up, point the toes down, straighten that bottom leg, stand up, taller, 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 and step down. Switching to the other side, balancing on the left, bending the right, lifting up, pointing the toes down. Feel your bottom foot. Focus on your standing foot for a few moments. We are activating the thigh. We're lifting up through the waist, so that pillar is really tall and really strong. And then we come back down to the foot. Standing on the foot, imagine your foot is way bigger, longer, wider than it is. Okay, so that is your solid foundation. Step down, switch to the other side. Building from the ground up, we press our right foot down. We extend the legs, activate the thigh, stand up, lengthen the spine, lift the left knee, pointing the toes down. So our bottom foot is not clenching. Notice if that's happening. Notice if you're getting crampy in your foot and your toes are trying to squeeze the floor and everything's contracting inwards. Keep that left knee up. Notice that and see if you can just relax your standing foot, okay? An effortless effort. Bring that down. Switching to the left leg, lift the right knee up. Same thing here, okay? Solid, firm pillar of a leg. The foot, we're relaxing. Even as you're wobbling from edge to edge, we're relaxing the muscles of the foot, releasing the effort. Now, bend that standing knee a little bit. Swing that upper leg back. Stretch it straight back, down into your lunge. Lean into it. We'll pause here for a moment. So now we've shifted a little bit of the weight to distribute amongst the 2 feet. So we have a little weight in that back foot, but I want you to really concentrate. That's just a kickstand back there. I want you to really concentrate on your front foot, stabilizing that foot, really pressing it down into the ground. Hands on the hips. We shift our weight forward, easing our way out of that back leg, lift it up, stand up, straighten your standing leg, lift the front knee. If you want to extend that leg, reach forward, bend it back and down. Okay? I'll turn around so you can see the other side if you need to see it from this angle. Standing on the right leg this time. We lift the knee. We tip our chest forward like a lever. Stretch that left leg back, keeping that front knee bent, relying on the stability of that front foot. We reach back, down, and lean into it. Lean into the lunge. Press down right away in that right foot. Press it down. Press it down. Release the effort. Shift forward, lift up, stand up, bend the knee. Extend it if you want to. Come back in and down. So let's repeat that a few times together, and then that's it for today. You'll be on your own to try it out, and the more consistent and committed you are for at least a few few days, then you might start to see some improvements, okay? Okay. Balancing on the right leg, lift the left knee up, send it back, step down, lean into it. My front foot is stable the entire time. The muscles of the foot are relaxed. There's no extra effort. We're going to keep moving through the motions here. I want you to feel that stability in that standing foot. Imagine that you have so much weight and power in that standing leg that your foot can't even wobble. So really connect yourself. Your ankle, your shin, your calf, your knee, your thigh, your hamstrings, your hip. Really connect all of that, all of those separate units into one, and feel the solidity of your whole being, your whole body, that whole one unit. So our body is mobile and fluid as we're moving, yet it's heavy and firm and grounded. Like a tree, right? They have really massive, strong roots underground, and then they sway at their tops in the wind. Okay, I'm switching to the other side. Keep moving with me. Keep listening. Keep feeling your groundedness. So what we do is try 10 on each side. 10 on each side as many times a day as possible. Stay committed for at least 3 to 5 days. That's not that much. And every time you do it, let's say you're on your 5th day of doing it, or your 5th time in one day, approach it as if it's the first time you're trying it. So that way you have a fresh mind, a fresh memory, and you can notice any subtle differences compared to the time before. So if we enter it, as if it's the 100th time we did it, and we're like, oh, that again, it's boring and tiring. If we enter it that way, we're less likely to be open to the nuanced changes, and you're less likely to improve. So enter it with a beginner's mind, as if it's the first time you're trying it ever, and you'll notice different things. Pay attention to that. Maybe you're holding tension in your butt, or maybe you notice that your butt is weak, and that prevents you from being a bit more stable. Okay? So give it a try, move it or lose